The wilderness stretches endlessly, a barren expanse where Jesus has fasted for 40 days and nights. Hungry and weary, he faces the ultimate adversary, Satan. In this desolate setting, the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, and Luke recount a profound encounter between good and evil. This story isn't just about temptation, it's a confrontation with deep spiritual implications. One moment stands out. Satan takes Jesus to the pinnacle of the temple in Jerusalem. This is no ordinary place. It's the epicenter of Jewish faith and worship. From this towering height, Satan challenges, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, He will command His angels concerning you, and they will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone." Satan's audacity is clear. He quotes Psalm 91:11-12, a scripture about God's protection, twisting it into a provocation. On the surface, it appears he's daring Jesus to leap, testing divine intervention. But this temptation is far more insidious. It's an attempt to coerce Jesus into forcing God's hand, to demand a miraculous rescue that would prove his divine identity. In response, Jesus draws from Deuteronomy 6:16. It is also written, "Do not put the Lord your God to the test." With these words, he rejects Satan's challenge. Jesus refuses to manipulate divine power for personal validation. His faith doesn't require dramatic displays. It rests in quiet, unwavering trust in God's presence and protection. This narrative goes beyond the mere act of jumping. It's about the nature of faith and trust. Jesus models a faith that doesn't seek to test or prove God, but one that remains steadfast in obedience and trust, even without miraculous signs. Satan's temptation can be seen as a challenge to Jesus' mission. By suggesting this leap, Satan wasn't just enticing Jesus towards self-harm. He was attempting to derail his divine purpose. Jesus' refusal highlights his dedication to God's will, setting an example for all believers. Reflect on the nature of your own faith. Are there moments when you demand signs or tests to believe in God's love and care? Jesus' response teaches us to trust without testing, to believe without demanding proof. In essence, Satan's temptation was a multifaceted assault on Jesus' faith and mission. By standing firm, Jesus demonstrated a profound truth. Faith isn't about forcing God's hand, but about trusting His heart. This story invites deeper contemplation. It challenges us to consider how we respond to temptations that test our faith. May we learn to embody the same unwavering trust and obedience that Jesus exemplified in the wilderness.